Well, hello and welcome to my latest video. I'm wearing a hat. Because I'm doing an unboxing. I haven't done an unboxing for a while. And look what we have here. We have the new, yes it is the new Wahoo Elemnt, E-L-E-M-N-T. What is it with the missing vowels? I don't know. And it is the Roam, R-O-M, R-O-A-M. 3. They haven't removed the vowels from the Roam word. If they did, it would be room. It would be the Elemnt Roam 3. And if they removed the vowels from the 3, it would be through. It would be the Elemnt Roam 3. But it's not. It's the Elemnt Roam 3. And here it is. So what is it? Well, it's a cycle computer. I have had the original Wahoo. I think I had the second version 2 of the Roam. I also had the Bolt. I found a Bolt a little bit small actually. My eyesight's not so good, couldn't see the mapping function quite so well, so I actually gave it to a friend. And my existing Elemnt Roam, getting a little bit old now, a little bit long in the tooth, a bit like me, only my teeth are getting shorter for various reasons. So I thought it was about time that I got a new computer, and I decided to get, yes, I stick with Wahoo because I do quite like the Wahoo stuff, and I've decided to get, yes, the Wahoo Roam 3. So let's have a look at the box. Nice bit of cardboard. I suspect this is recyclable cardboard, so let's see if we chuck it over there. Does it recycle? Yes, actually it's turned into, what do they turn cardboard into? Does it come back as like cardboard? Or does it come back as something else? Does it come back as car tyres? Does it come back as cat food? Does it come back as, I don't know, vegans? Is that what vegans are made out of? Recycled cardboard? Who knows? Life is a mystery. I might ask ChatGPT. So we open the box and we have a thing here. Let's put that to one side for the moment because I want to talk about this. Now, can you see what this is? This is, I don't know what this is. All I know is it's a piece of paper and it appears to have some writing on it. Now, my eyesight is bad, but if my eyesight was, 25/25, I couldn't read that. So it's obviously done deliberately so that you cannot read it, and therefore you have no clue what it says. It may be a guarantee, but there's no point because I don't know what it is. So I'm going to chuck that over side. I'm going to recycle that as well. We have here this is a lanyard, and because the new Wahoo, or perhaps all cycling computers now, are pretty expensive, pretty valuable things, you can attach this to your Wahoo, you attach this to your handlebars, and if it should fly off during a ride, God forbid, well, it won't fly off because it will be held tight by this thing, which is a lanyard. It also has one of these out front mounts. Okay, the out front mount. I saw a couple of dogs doing an out front mount on my last ride, and I didn't video it. It's also got a extra mount that you can use, for example, on a stem or other part of your bike. I think it goes together something like that, and you can attach it using zip ties. And it also has within it the USB-C cable, USB-C at both ends, I noticed. I went to buy a new Apple computer because my computer was getting worn out, and the guy said to me, you see, it's USB-C connections, all this USB-C connections, it's the universal standard, it's wonderful. And I said, yeah, okay, but what about all the existing USB-A stuff? I mean, I've got like sound system and SD card readers and stuff like that. And he said, well, yeah, good point. You've got to buy an adapter. Well, yeah, okay, we've got to buy quite a few adapters. That rather annoys me. And then what else we got in here? We've got, don't know what this is. Any idea what this is? Obviously, there's no instructions, so there's no way of finding out. And then, it's more cardboard, hopefully recyclable cardboard. I'll chuck it over there and it'll come back in a couple of years as a vegan. Don't know what that is. If anyone knows what that is, leave a comment down below if you know what that is. Anyway, so let's actually move on and talk about something actually sensible. Let's talk about the Wahoo Elemnt Roam 3 itself. Now, don't go away, just need to adjust their camera angles and stuff. So Okay, welcome back. Well, here is the Roam 3. I've not done this kind of camera overhead type of shot before. My trusted assistants had to stand on a chair and then stand on a table and then stand on a ladder in order to get the right angle. So I hope she's safe. But anyway, I hope she's insured herself. She's being self-employed, so it's not my responsibility. And this is the item. Can you see it? It's black, yeah, very nice black. Shiny screen, apparently a touch screen. So we'll do what we're supposed to do. I'm going to turn it on like that. And there we are. Now, I actually, I can't tell which way up this is. I actually took this out of the box yesterday just to check it was actually in the box. And I switched it on and this screen came up like that. And then nothing happened. It was like that for about 5 minutes. And I was getting really, really annoyed, and I was composing, you know, emails to Wahoo, and my friend said, be patient, be patient. Anyway, I was patient, and then it came on properly. So perhaps it just takes a little bit of time the first time to warm up. Now, if we just illustrate, if I show you here, I'm trying to work out which is the bottom, which is the top. This is the bottom, if you're looking at it this way. There are 3 buttons, slightly raised buttons here. There is at the bottom a USB-C port. There is a power button at the side there, and then there are 2 buttons here, up and down, which do various things. All right, now as you can see, it's ready to go. It needs to be paired to the phone, and unlike my mate Jim, who had some difficulties with this, you do not pair it with the original Wahoo Elemnt app. If that's what you've got, you pair it with the new Wahoo app. So they've simplified things a bit, so don't make the mistake of trying to pair it with your Element app. It won't work. You have to pair it with the Wahoo app. And here it says, as you can see, it says to connect to Wi-Fi. Now, I'm not going to go through all the various functions, although I will just have a quick look at what it says on the box. Not that the bits I chucked on the floor. Hold on a minute. I have to uncycle the vegan that the box is about to be recycled into and turn it back into cardboard. And there we are. And this says display, touch screen, 16 million colours, 2.8 inches, 7.1 centimetres, next gen TFT. Don't know what that means. This says sensors, accelerometer, altimeter and gyroscope. Accelerometer is, I think, a posh way of saying speed. Altimeter is a posh way of saying height. And gyroscope is a posh way of saying gyroscope. And then it says performance, 25 plus hours of battery life. Well, we'll see if that turns out to be true. Not that I ever do a bike ride of 25 hours, but you know. 64 GB of storage. That means Great Britain storage. If you're in the US, you've got US storage. If you're in the European Union, you've got EU storage. And then dual band GPS. I don't know if GPS is, but anyway, it's got dual band GPS. And then it says included USB-C cable. Well, you've seen that. Out front and stem mount, you've seen that. Safety tether, you've seen that. It's got a built-in speaker apparently, so you can use it as a bell. So there it is. There's the Wahoo mount. Now, I'm not going to actually use it, go out for a ride at the moment. I'll do that later and probably do a separate video on it. It's a nice unit. It's not cheap. 399 quid was the recommended retail price. I did get a slight discount from my local bike shop. And it's bigger than the Bolt, but it is smaller than the new Ace. And the new Wahoo Ace is about the size. It's about the size of a magazine. If you remember the old Playboy magazine, it's about the size of that, which is a bit big. I mean, would you want to ride along reading Playboy on the front of your handlebars? Well, some of you might actually, but anyway, I thought that was a bit big, so I went for the middle one. Hopefully the screen will be big enough for me in terms of seeing the mapping functions and the breadcrumb trail and so forth. Some of the breadcrumbs on the on the Wahoo Elemnt Ace actually are not breadcrumbs; they actually hold loads. Whereas on this, I should be able to read it okay. And well, that's it for this video. That is an unboxing of the Wahoo Elemnt Roam 3 cycle computer, and look out for the next video where I actually take it for a ride and test it out. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.